In this month's video, Sheriff Reese will highlight special events that MCSO participated in, discuss recruitment and upcoming promotional processes, welcome new hires and congratulate promoted employees, recognize retirees, and encourage self-care during the summer season.
Fundraising, education, and community outreach were major themes for MCSO in June, as staff participated in a number of special events throughout the month. Here's a quick recap. During the Portland Pride Parade, the Sheriff's Office was well represented by several staff members in uniform who marched alongside other public safety professionals as part of the Alliance for a Safer Community. In support of this year's Rose Festival activities, the MCSO River Patrol Unit was busy providing round-the-clock security on the water for naval ships in port, while Sergeant Brent Lejour and Deputy Eric Purdell contributed motorcade support to the Chief of Naval Operations and the Admiral of the 3rd Fleet. Sergeants Rick Hathaway and Ray Sevilla and Deputy Jorge Trout handed out medals to athletes at the Special Olympics Oregon Regional Track and Field Games held at Mount Hood Community College. Several law enforcement staff, including our reserve deputies, took part in Donuts with a Deputy, which was the first in a series of community outreach events sponsored by the Northeast Multnomah County Community Association. There were a number of activities during the event, including a beanbag toss where some of our command officers may have tried their hardest, but in the end were thoroughly dominated by seasoned pros. The Deputy Sheriff's Association sponsored a team that participated in this year's 2nd annual Muscle Hustle Fire Truck Pull Challenge, benefiting the Trauma Intervention Program, or TIP. 11 MCSO members representing all of our divisions were joined by 3 staff from Portland Fire and Rescue. They competed against 6 other teams to see who was the fastest pulling a 33,000-pound fire truck. And after multiple elimination rounds, MCSO proudly placed 3rd. MCSO deputies joined several other local law enforcement agencies in climbing up onto the roofs of Plaid Pantry stores across the metro area in a fundraising event called Police on the Pantry. Sponsored by the Special Olympics Oregon and Plaid Pantry, donations for this event supports athletic training and competition for children and adults in Oregon with intellectual disabilities. And River Patrol deputies were out in force over the national 3-day Operation Dry Water event, looking for boaters under the influence and working with media to spread the importance of safe boating and heightened awareness on the water. It's going to be a busy summer with many more special events planned over the next several months. I encourage you to find out what's taking place and how you can be a part of it by contacting MCSO's Public Information Officer, Lieutenant Mark Schrake. We welcome several new hires to the Law Enforcement, Corrections, and Business Services divisions of the Sheriff's Office this month. There's no greater reward than helping others and giving back to your community. As a public safety professional, you can find something positive in each day and soon realize you can make a real difference in people's lives. Please welcome our new hires as they begin what I hope to be long and rewarding careers in public safety service. There were a number of members who retired from the Sheriff's Office this month, and I want to thank each of them for their dedication and service to MCSO and the people of Multnomah County. To finish your career as a public safety professional is a great accomplishment and one you should be especially proud of. Your hard work and sacrifice are what makes MCSO not only an outstanding agency to work for, but also a second family. I wish you the very best retirement will bring. On the recruitment front, I'm pleased to announce that our recent internal opportunity for qualified corrections deputies to apply for deputy sheriff positions was well received, and 7 candidates have advanced to the testing phase. Additionally, a public job announcement for entry-level deputy sheriff has begun and will continue through July 22nd. We're also currently developing a lateral incentive package for corrections similar to the one offered for law enforcement a few months back that included a hiring bonus, increased pay, and a few other enhanced benefits. Although the details are still being worked out, I'm excited that we're able to offer these types of innovative programs in an effort to attract top talent to our agency. Furthermore, we're working with Deneau and Associates to conduct an assessment center this fall in order to establish promotional lists for the ranks of sergeant and lieutenant for both the corrections and law enforcement divisions. the Human Resource Unit, will soon be accepting applications, and I encourage anyone interested in promoting into leadership roles here at MCSO to talk to your supervisor about opportunities to gain experience and knowledge as an acting sergeant or OIC. Finally, summer tends to be one of the busiest seasons of the year for the Sheriff's Office, and many of us find ourselves engaged in recreational activities or simply working long hours outside in the hot sun. Having done so for many years, I wanted to share with you something I've recently personally experienced. Several months ago, I noticed what appeared to be a small abrasion on the left side of my nose. After a few months of waiting for it to heal, I finally saw a doctor. After a biopsy, it was diagnosed as a form of skin cancer known as basal cell carcinoma. This type of cancer is the most common form of skin cancer and usually develops on areas of your body that have had long-term exposure to ultraviolet radiation from the sun. My doctor asked that I share this message with all of you. It's important to pay attention to any changes to your skin that cannot be explained and to regularly use and reapply a SPF 30 sunblock. Avoid the sun during the intense morning or afternoon hours and wear a hat to help cover the head and neck. If you think you have an issue, don't do what I did and ignore it for a few months. See your doctor right away. Stay safe out there.